Hello, how are you, my YouTube friend? I hope you're having an amazing day. Thank you for coming back to this channel. Today we're gonna talk about twin flames, how to recognize if you met your twin flame, how will you know? Often people confuse, and most of the people, this is sad, confuse twin flames with soulmates, and they really want to meet their twin flame. But it's actually the last thing that you want to do. Like, meeting a twin flame implies that you're gonna go through a spiritual awakening and a lot of nasty stuff that so people don't know what they're talking about. So I will start telling you how to recognize if you met your twin flame. Well, you will have like sometimes I work with a lot of people that they didn't even met their twin flame in real life. They met them online, or they'll just talk on the phone, or they saw a picture or whatever. Then, like in my case, I met my twin. I just had 2 times with him. It lasted just 2 weeks. Then it was amazing. It was the best connection. It was everything rainbows and teddy bears and cotton candy. I was flying on cloud nine. I was euphoric. And the first thing that I thought, this is my soulmate, because I could see in his eyes this familiarity, that he's so fucking familiar. Like, I met him the most random way. Also, he just delivered something to my house that I didn't even want to buy, because I was like creating my business here, my makeup business, and I just ordered a table and fuck that. You know, that was the most expensive buy that I have purchased, that I have in my life, and it changed my life forever. After that day, I will never be the same. And I went through something so dark, so horrible, fucking twisted, disgusting, terrifying. So after he ghosted me, we had this amazing couple times thing. And after, for no reason, he just left. He ghosted me. And he didn't talk to me anymore. He was kind of like at the beginning, before ghosting me, that I could see that coming, because I was fucking obsessed. And I started seeing all these fucking numbers everywhere. Even the day that I was going to meet him, I started my car, and it was this synchronicity in the car. And the day after, and he told me I had to go because I had to wake up at 7 a.m. At 7 a.m. I was awake. And then when I went on my car again, there was the same synchronicity but backwards. The same number but backwards, and then never stopped till today that I'm with my twin right now. It fucking doesn't stop, the numbers, but they were crazy in that moment. It was a fucking crazy experience. I don't know how I'm even here today. I mean, it was almost 4 years ago. It took me 1 year to get him back. But I was almost 1 year in my dark night of the soul. So what's gonna happen if you're gonna have this amazing connection? You're gonna think it's a fucking soulmate or something, and it's just the person you were waiting for. Like, when I met him, it's like I was just living my life to have this moment. And that was all that mattered to me. Being with that person at that moment. Nothing else. It was like being home, like I was all my life looking for that kiss or whatever it was, for that hug. I was fucking home, guys. And then he fucking left with no explanation, no excuses. He was looking at me like I saw he was kind of creeping in a little, but then he kind of just took off so fucking bad, and I felt it. And I crashed, I went. It was the worst, horrible thing in my life because I was going into my dark night of the soul. I told my mom, I think I'm having a spiritual awakening. I didn't know how I knew this, but I knew I was having a spiritual awakening. There was something more than just meeting a person over here. And it was crazy because then I came into twin flame information, and I didn't even know what a twin flame was because all my life my big dream was finding a soulmate. But I didn't even know that existed. And it was terrifying when he left. Wow. I couldn't stop thinking about the guy. Like, it was like psychic attacks. I was like listening to the radio. I was feeling literally like the songs were talking to me. Like there were messages between me and him. Like we were connected on the 5D all the time. The numbers everywhere all the time. His phone number was kind of in a conclusion, my birthday, and my phone number was in a conclusion, his birthday. So I was fucking obsessed with all these numbers. He just ghosts me, and then I start listening to Twin Flame info, and I realize, okay, I'm gonna ask him, because I was so sure that he was going through the same, like he was feeling, he was awakening, he was doing his shadow work, he was forcing his dark night of the soul, his ego death, he was having kundalini, he was going just crazy, he was just dying like me, and he needed time, and he was gonna come back, like they'll tell you. He was just doing his healing. So after 4 months, because I was fucking nuts and I couldn't take it anymore, I was feeling like I was a ghost. I lost my identity. I didn't know who I was. I felt like I was everybody. I got out of the matrix. I saw the misery of this world, the consumerism, the materialism, the people running for no reason. I don't know how to explain it. I felt so empty. I lost like 20 pounds in like a month. I was skin and bones. I was crawling on the floor, like scratching. I had all these marks in my body, infectious, like it was fucking nasty. I was breaking out. It was so much stress. I was looking at my face in the mirror, and all I could see was his eyes. There was something in me that I knew I was him, or he was me, something like that. And then I realized he's not feeling nothing of this. Of course, this is not a connection because he's not even talking to me. So this is really confusing. What are they saying? There's a connection. He just ignores me. He doesn't give a fuck about me. What am I doing? I'm going insane. And all I could do, I couldn't even sleep. I didn't sleep, I think, for like 7 days. I was hallucinating. I had my kundalini just spontaneous. It blew up. I felt like I was on LSD or some kind of ayahuasca trip or something that I couldn't get out. It was a nightmare that I couldn't escape. I even felt trapped on my body. Like I started feeling like and also like he was physically with me, but he wasn't, and we were having these intimate interactions or intimacy or kind of love time. I was kissing myself all this time. It was fucking weird. I was going insane. I was driving everybody insane, talking to everybody about it. It was so painful. It was so painful. And I was dreaming about him, that he was running away. He was breaking my heart. I was waking up crying when I finally start sleeping somehow. I start dreaming like I was losing my identity, my human form. And I just start dreaming with all these cartoons, like I was a cartoon. I was not even real. Flowers made of paper. Everything was paper. Everything was plastic. It was just this horrible feeling. And I also was feeling like this energy traveling to him, like it was this cord that they talk about, the twin flame cord. I was feeling so much pain, like he stabbed me on my fucking chest, on my stomach, and I was feeling a hole. I was feeling so much pain that I was crying the whole time, almost crying the whole time, everywhere. I couldn't hide it. And I was going through my Kundalini, so I was taking like 20 minutes just to eat a fucking apple. It was so crazy. Like I was feeling all this. At the same time I was feeling crazy, I was going through all these psychic abilities that awoken, and I was seeing faces of people, and then they will call me. I will break like the paying machines in the supermarket, they will get blocked, and I will see a synchronicity, it could be his age or something. And then I realized my energy was so strong that I had to pull out, stay away from the machines so the car could go through. I learned that. And then in my kitchen I was having problems with the electricity, with the water. I was even making the music go up and down on YouTube, and I was having this expansion on my head. All this, I could hear everything, I could see everything, I could taste everything. I was touching my body all the time. I was so high on myself, I was so awake. It was like a lucid dream. And then I started having this kind of telepathies that I could feel when he was feeling sad. That's what I was feeling at the moment. Yeah, I told you, I was a mess. I was crying everywhere. I was crying on every sunset. I was hiking the Santa Monica Mountains. I was dragging myself crying over there. Like, the sun even looked dark. Everything's in sunny California. Like, I was living in Malibu, in Topanga, somewhere over there. Just felt like shit. I didn't care where I was doing. I just felt empty. There was no more external reality, and I was looking at people. They were looking at me like, she has something. Like when you look like a cat, when you look at a cat or a dog, and you know there's something that you want to achieve, like they have no ego. So I was thinking it could be that, because people were looking at me like, wow, who is she? She went through something. I even had a friend that she told me, you had a glow up. Wow. And I say, whoa, not actually. Maybe it was my trip to visit my family, but I didn't do nothing to myself. But it was just the spiritual awakening that it was making me glow or something. But it was so painful, guys, so painful. It was so crazy. And then I realized it was just happening to me. It was not happening to this guy. He was not awakening. He was not going through the same. So then after, I don't want to miss anything, or I'm trying to tell you my horrible experience. I went to Joshua Tree, I went to the snow just to distract myself. I ended up literally crying in the sand of Joshua Tree on Yucca Valley, laying in the sun, fucking crying and screaming like if somebody was killing me. And it's a place that people go to enjoy the empty forms of the rocks, the wind. I was feeling like I was dead, like there was no hope for me. I was feeling like I was that hole in that rock, that there was nothing. I was nothing, I had nothing inside. I was empty, I didn't know who I was. I didn't care who I was. I would go into these strange meditations out of nowhere, like I was losing my mind, like I felt that when I had my awakening, like maybe 80% of my mind was gone, like I was just in silence. It was just this person on my head, on and off, like mostly all the time. Like it was like a psychic attack, but I was so tired that I couldn't sometimes even care about it, because I was feeling like I was like 100 years old. I discovered that I was a soul having a temporary human experience, and I entered the 5D, so I was more interested in that, and I was consuming a lot of spiritual content at that point, and I was just resting. I was laying in bed. I was exercising because I always exercise. I have too much energy. I was always exercising, but everything else, there was a moment that I will fucking crash. And I was going to tarot readings all the time that will assure me that I will end up with this person, because I couldn't see it other way happening. And if I didn't like what I was reading, I would change the bio. I would change the channel. I wanted the answer that I will be with this person. And then I have the obsession like to look at his social media before he blocked me like 70 times a day. And then finally, what I was telling you guys, after 4 months of agony, fucking agony, I text him, because all these couples says, well, they know they are your twin flame too. So I asked him if he was feeling something of this, but not in a romantic way. You know what? He ghosted me, he blocked me. He fucking blocked me everywhere. Like I couldn't have a way to contact him anymore. And I crashed even more. I say, this is fucking insane. And I had all these dreams because he told me we're gonna have kids and whatever. And we're choosing the names, and when we met, it was like heaven, right? And then it turned into hell so fast. And I started spiraling, spinning on myself, going crazy, and all. My mom will say me, wow, since you met this guy, you never smile again, like. And I was just trying to get something to sleep, because I couldn't sleep. I would sleep maybe for an hour, and I would wake up right away, my twin flame on my head. And then this song, Twin Flame, came out, and I knew he liked that artist, so I say, wow, finally he's gonna know now that we are twin flames. Even if the song, I don't know, it doesn't look like it's for twin flames. Actually, look, I don't really know. But no, nothing that I was doing, nothing that I was believing was making him come back. Nothing at all. And I say, fuck it, I'm not gonna never talk to you again or whatever, and then I delete everything. I was going crazy, like he ended my life. And then I started meditation. I went on a channel, finally, that they gave good advice, the only thing that they did. And I start meditating. And then I start slowly feeling better. Today I am with my twin. I'm helping a lot of people to be with their twins as well, all over the world, guys. But you have to understand, guys, that you don't have to judge yourself. You don't want to meet your twin flame because your twin flame is your spiritual awakening. You don't want to meet them. If you meet them, it's gonna be because you have to awaken. And it's gonna fucking hurt. It fucking hurts. It destroys your life. My life was upside down after I met this guy. And I turned into a witch. I could feel everybody's thoughts, every member of my family, and I was feeling like I was a ghost, like I was dead. It was horrible. And I didn't even realize how skinny I was. I went with the beach to my friend and she told me, "Wow, my girl, what happened to you? Your bikini is falling off." And I didn't even care because I was so euphoric with this guy. And all I could talk about it was him, and even when I didn't want it, it was just all the time in my mind. Even when I saw pictures of him when he was a kid, every kid that I will see that remind me of him, I will start crying in the street. Literally, it was horrible. It was so painful, guys. It was so painful, so confusing. It was almost suicidal. I even had people, that told me, "I don't want to do this anymore." And I say, "Please, no, don't do that. It's gonna go away. And if you're going through this right now, please, believe me, I'm alive and I went through it. It's gonna go away. This thing that you're experiencing now is your hero trip. It's your dark night of the soul. So you have to wake up, but you're gonna die first. Your ego is gonna die first. That's why it fucking hurts. So the person is gonna run away because they are the divine masculine and they are the runner. And they are not awake either. They live in separation. So your goal, I'm gonna be positive. Now I'm gonna give you a little solution. If you are in this moment of your life, or of your death, or whatever you want to call it, you have to start meditating. That's how you start getting into what the soul wanted, because you and your twin flame are the same soul. You're gonna go into unity consciousness. So that's why I talk a lot in my channels about non-duality. That's what saved me, because this is the journey of your soul. So you have to align with your soul. And you don't have to wait for your twin. You don't have to wait for an outcome, because the outcome comes from the separate self, not from the soul. The soul doesn't need an outcome. So start looking inside. Let your twin go. If you're obsessed, let him go. Don't pay attention anymore. Turn the other cheek, other way. Try to fall in love with somebody else. I don't care. Should get out of there. Okay? Don't wait on them for shit. Don't wait. It could take a lot of years. It could take months. Depends on you. So stay calm. You're gonna learn how to regulate your nervous system. You have to be neutral. You have to raise your vibration. You're gonna have to living from the soul. That's why you have your spiritual awakening. It's a total life-changing event. Look at my hand. My lifeline is cut. When I met my twin flame, it went to totally different directions. I knew something was gonna happen. I thought maybe I'm gonna die or something, but I don't know, because I know some of the palm reading I have this intuition. I just do it. I'm kind of psychic. And I'm sure most of you guys are if you met your twin. But don't worry if you're going through all this right now. It's temporary. Like if you put energy on this person, it's gonna be worse. They're just gonna go and reject you even more. It's gonna be nasty, okay? So you guys need to pull all your energy back. Get out of separation, that is the mind. Go into your soul, that is unity consciousness. And start meditating. Meditate like for 30 minutes in the morning if you can. Meditate for maybe like half hour in the at noon or whatever, and at night fucking meditate. And it's gonna help you while you're sleeping, because this crazy thinking about the person is harassing, right? And it's something that you're doing to yourself, actually. It's not really happening. That's the worst thing. So you need to start meditating. And if you want your twin flame to come back, you have to get out of your mind and go into your soul. So tomorrow, no, not tomorrow, I don't do YouTube on the weekends. I enjoy my private life. But on Monday, I'm gonna come with a video on non-duality. So you guys are gonna be able to experience more this spiritual awakening and not paying attention to your twin, okay? I hope you like this video. I just wanted to share my crazy experience. If you resonate with this experience, it's because you met your twin flame, guys. So if you want to contact me, there's a link below. fcanopaglia@gmail.com. I think you can find it over there. Yeah, just do something about it. You're the one that makes them come back, because you're divine feminine. You hold the control. You're the pilot of this plane. They just follow you around. They don't know what they're doing. So, but you're the one awake, so you control the situation. But this happened to you and for you, okay? So you need to go into your soul and forget about everything else. I know it's not easy. I know it's painful, but have faith that it's just temporary. I thought I was not gonna make it, guys. And I had to abandon all my dreams that I built with this person. And when I let go all the expectations, and I get so tired of suffering like a bitch when I was looking at his fucking face. Sorry. I'm trying to be honest here. I got so much tired of suffering that I say, okay, fuck all this, I'm running away. I'm not paying more attention to this. And I could realize when the mind is coming with attacks and distractions and flash pictures of the guy and whatever. Memories, names, I couldn't forget the name of his city. I would start crying when it would come on the news. I would have to go to the bathroom if I was at my parents' house. I would cry in the bathroom because I heard the name of his city. It would be that crazy. That crazy. His name will follow me everywhere. It was just a nightmare, guys. And everything slowed down now. And we're perfect. Because I am perfect. I regulate my freaking nervous system. And I'm calm. And I have my moments of non-duality, neutrality. I even lower my heart rate from 45, 50. Sometimes people ask me if I'm dead, if I'm a vampire. I don't know what to tell them. I guess I am kind of dead because I have the ego dead, but I don't have nothing going on. I work out every day. I'm really like a workout girl, so I'm really physical. So there's nothing wrong with you guys. It's just your spiritual awakening. And if you see your heart rate going down, below normal, you're not from the Twilight Saga, okay? You're just, if you meditate too, it's really common, read about it, in meditators to have a low heart rate. Yeah, but if you feel like your heart rate is too low, I just know what's going on with me because I know myself. But if you want, I will suggest that you will really like, or if you have any really painful things that you don't know what they are, or just go to a doctor, guys, because I'm not a doctor. I'm just telling you my experience and the knowledge that I got for all these 4 years of being on a spiritual path, because doesn't mean because I am with my twin that I'm not still rediscovering and trying to learn more about the spirituality and other things. That's why I talk a lot about different things in this channel too. Also to get you guys out of your twin flame obsession and see there's the bigger picture, there's so much more. Okay, I hope you love this video. Please subscribe to the channel, give it a like, share it, and I'm so grateful for you listening to me and to share my experience with more people and helping you guys. I love you guys. I see you soon. Bye bye. Go to your heart, go meditate. Find yourself right now. Who is your twin flame, by the way?